Hello, Vista Heights families. We are so excited to start back up with our Real Talk Parent Edition series with you. This segment, we are going to be talking all about the Distance Learning Parent Survey. I'm sure that you saw that it came out this week. If you have not taken it, please make sure that you take it as soon as possible because that data is really going to be critical to
make the decisions that we have to do to make our distance learning program a lot better.
Yes. So, of course, we are here for our families and we want to make distance learning the best that it possibly can be. So your feedback is going to be the deciding factor in that. So please make sure you take that survey. I will send it out in the Real Talk today in your email. So check it if you haven't done so already.
And we also want to make sure that your kids are successful, have a successful second semester.
Yes, we know that there were many challenges first semester, and we learned a lot as well as a school. So all we can do is continue to make it better, and we are excited and here to do that. So we are going to kind of take you through the parent survey. And to those of you who already have taken it, thank you so much. So this is kind of what it looks like. So Distance Learning Parent Survey.
And this is really just going to give us an idea, your perspective as to, and your thoughts and opinions and suggestions as to how we can make this program better.
Yes. So quickly just fill out if you have a 6th, 7th, or 8th grader here. What did you do as a parent to help your student achieve academic success despite all of the challenges that we had? I know that I had a lot of challenges. I'm sure
I had several.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So again, it's a learning process.
Yeah.
But you'll just check all that applies. So if you were on your student about attending Zoom sessions, you'll check that. If you were able to check Google Classroom
frequently, you check that. Make sure that if you check the Q Parent Portal frequently, mm-hmm. If you have your student attend teacher office hours.
Yeah.
Also, if you have a student who attends Homework Haven,
any of our interventions,
mm-hmm. Yes, Lunchtime Rescue, Homework Haven, please check it off.
Yes, and we even have, if you are unaware of how to help your student through distance learning, check that, because this will give us a really good platform to be able to reach you and contact you and help you, and we can all figure out as a team how to help your student in your particular family and situation. And then you can list anything else that was not listed above. And then again, like I stated, we know that there were so many challenges of distance learning. This was new to all of us. We were also in the process of learning what our students needed and what our families needed. So check off any of the challenges that you experienced. So internet issues, I know, was a humongous thing. Things, shutting down. It was just, it was what it was. Our internet was not capable of holding all these kids on distance learning. So, it's a problem. So just check all of the challenges that may have applied to you, keeping up with the pace, workload, understanding how Google Classroom works, anything. And then you can also list any additional challenges that you experienced as well. And then if you could just give us any of your feedback or ideas, what are some actions that we can take to improve our distance learning program? And then we did have a section on here about all of the interventions. As we were going through distance learning last semester, we were, again, in the process of learning what our students needed. Mm-hmm. So we were constantly developing interventions. Okay, this is what our students need. So how are we going to produce that for them? Yeah. So if you know about our interventions and how to sign your students up, just check yes or no. If you don't know, that is okay. We are going to reach out to you and we are going to tell you about them.
We'll walk you through step by step.
Exactly. And then we have the interventions here at Vista Heights. So if your student participated, you're going to check all that applies. So we have FEV Tutor, Homework Haven, Lunchtime Rescue, Saturday Academy, paper tutoring. And if your student didn't attend any, that's okay too. Just check none. Some students don't need the interventions. Some were fine with distance learning, and that's great. But if your student was one that did need an intervention, but they didn't take an intervention, that's where we can step in and help.
Yes.
And then very quickly, how many times per week did your student attend? So 0, 1, 2 to 3, 4 or more. So the main purpose, again, of this survey is to really help shape how we are going to continue being successful with distance learning. And really also to make sure that our families are aware of all of the interventions, because sometimes you just don't know that we are trying to do all of these things and you don't know what's out there. So,
and the good thing is that we just started semester 2, so it's like a fresh start, a new opportunity for our kids to start strong and finish strong. We ran into a lot of situations where a lot of our students were calling us a week before the end of the semester. It was difficult to try to get them the help that they needed because we only had a week. So I'm suggesting that you encourage your students to make sure that if they're not understanding something, if they don't know how to sign into either any of these interventions, if they're just struggling, have them reach out to us early on. Don't wait till the end, because that way it gives us a chance to come up with a plan that's gonna help them be successful.
Exactly. So please, again, your feedback and your input is important to us. That's the only way that we're going to grow, and that's the only way that we're going to make it better. So again, the link to the survey will be in your email today. Next week, we're going to use that data and we are going to do a real talk, and it's going to be all about how you as a parent can make sure your student has a successful second semester, because that's what we all want. We want to make sure that our students are not experiencing learning loss. And unfortunately, a lot of our students are, and we don't want this pandemic to be, the cause of that. So we're going to do everything we can to make sure that that doesn't happen.
And please let us know if you need anything. You feel free to call the school. We're here Monday through Friday from 8 to 4, actually 7:30 to 4. Feel free to stop by or call. Anything you need, we're here for you guys.
Thank you so much for tuning in to our Real Talk Parent Edition. Please don't forget to take the parent survey, and we will see you next week with all of the keys and steps to success for second semester. Have a wonderful week.
Good weekend.
Bye.